You know, in retrospect, 2015 has actually been a really good year for animation, especially in the realm of television. I don't remember a year being this good in quite some time. Going through the list of shows that began airing this year, I can only point to two that are definitively bad, and neither of them are anywhere near last year's worst cartoon, Mr. Pickles. They were more bland than anything else. And the good stuff we got was, well, amazingly good. I've already covered Star vs. the Forces of Evil, but beyond that, Nickelodeon turned out a great show with Harvey Beaks that I'll get to at some point in the future, and Cartoon Network turned out We Bare Bears. I wouldn't call it the most amazing thing ever, but this show is definitely charming, and honestly, I don't know if I can compare this to any other show that's ever existed. It seems fairly unique. And I'll give it this. It managed to take a plot that I said could not work, and made it work. Remember To Love a Patty? Yeah, that SpongeBob episode where he falls in love with a sandwich. I still don't think you can make that concept funny, per se, but this episode takes that plot and makes it very heartfelt, which is odd to say. Yes, this show, We Bare Bears, took a guy falling in love with a piece of food and made it heartfelt. How the hell do you do that? Well, to start off, it isn't about romance. It's more of a platonic friendship. This is still difficult to pull off, but it's a lot easier and a lot less gross than the paraphilia that To Love a Patty pulled off. We'll see how they did it, and made it not gross whatsoever. The episode starts with a prologue about some firefighters trying to get Grizz down from a tree. Then we fast forward to years later. An odd choice, but okay. The three bears go into a burrito restaurant. From there, Grizz takes on the Burrito Challenge, where he needs to eat everything on the menu to get his picture on the wall. So he goes for it.
I'll do it in half an hour.
Ice Bear wants separate checks.
Yeah, this show pulls out a good joke every once in a while. So it seems that Grizz is able to eat pretty much everything until the restaurant makes a very big surprise burrito. The second that Grizz touches it, he begins to hug it.
Yeah, it's just this burrito. It's so comforting, nice and warm, safe.
So Grizz refuses to eat the burrito, saying that it's much too perfect to eat. And then we see the friendship between Grizz and the burrito begin to blossom. They portray it simultaneously heartfelt, funny, and at the same time, quite sad and disturbing. Grizz's brothers begin to worry about his deteriorating mental state. And then the burrito begins to rot. You'll notice that the burrito is wrapped. Yeah, in To Love a Patty, the audience was subjected to a patty that was rotting more and more, and made to look significantly more disgusting. This episode, because they actually want to tell a story and entertain the audience, has no gross out whatsoever. The burrito stays wrapped up pretty much the entire time, and that is a very, very important aspect. Panda and Ice Bear try to snap Grizz out of this, saying that it's creepy, and he doesn't do anything with the real people in his life anymore.
I think it's worse than we thought. I found this website about people who get too attached to their food.
Well, they do say that there's porn out there for everyone.
Look at all of these.
No! So, these people become hermits and forget everything in the real world for a fantasy. There are people in the real world like this, but I think the show treats the issue respectfully enough. In the dead of the night, Grizz gets a flashback to the flashback at the beginning of the episode, and his brothers steal the burrito. They go running through the forest and eventually climb up an electric tower. They tell Grizz that they're doing this for his own good.
Please! It's wrong to be dependent on something so unnatural! We are doing this for you!
Let me cradle burrito.
And then the burrito gets hit with a lightning strike. Soon after, they have a burrito fight, seemingly having forgiven each other for this little escapade. And we finally figure out why Grizz was so obsessed with this burrito, as we see the flashback completed.
It's okay, little guy. Grab on. You're safe now.
Next time, to end out this Admirable marathon, I'm doing that movie review. I'm hoping to get it done by next Friday. And I said that I wanted to do at least one review a week throughout all of 2016. Of the choices I had, I decided to review Meet the Robinsons. I've been sitting on this one for longer than any of the other choices that I wanted to do, and it's a really special film. This year may have been a pretty good year for animation, but at times it was not the best year for me. As you've noticed, there have been points where my production really slowed down over 2015. Things only started picking up towards the end. You've probably noticed that for a while, I've only done like 2 reviews a month. I'm hoping to do a lot more from now on. I've got a lot of things planned. But to close out this year, I'd like to say thank you for watching and thank you for sticking with me through all the ups and downs I've had here. It does mean a lot to me, and I hope you'll continue this journey with me throughout 2016, whatever that it may bring. Let's hope it's a good year.
There's a